Hi everybody, my name's Suzanne Maithel and I'm here with my daughter Priya Maithel, and this morning we're going to give you an introduction to Young Living essential oils. And so Priya, let's go ahead and get started and talk about what are essential oils.
So essential oils are awesome. They go way back in time. They're not a new thing, though many of us are just hearing about them for the first time. We get them from the bark, the leaves, the roots of plants. And so what they do in the plant is they work to help support the immune system and the health and wellness of the plant. So when we're able to extract that precious substance out of the plant and use it on our bodies, they can be used in the same way to support health and wellness in our cells.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Without synthetics or anything bad in them that's going to really harm us, correct?
Speaking of that, I know that there's a lot of essential oils out there on the market. You can pretty much get them anywhere these days. Is there a difference in like purity standards? Like, does that matter? Can you tell me about Young Living and like why that's different?
Oh yes, I love talking about this subject because Young Living is a company that really is set apart from all the rest of companies out there. We're actually the #1 distiller of essential oils in the entire world, of pure therapeutic essential oils. And secondly, Young Living has a process that is guaranteed purity, and it's called seed to seal, so that every oil from the very seed where it's planted all the way through to the bottling, Young Living has its hands on that process and guarantees the purity of its oils. So
and I've heard crazy things like, I mean, we've been to a lot of conferences where they say, you know, like 95% of oils on the market are adulterated, and only 2%, it's more than 95 then, only like 2% are actually what they say they are because of all the adulteration.
Absolutely pure. Just like if you took it from a plant that has had no pesticides in the soil, nothing bad to touch it.
So you really want to be careful with essential oils because you want to know that what you're using is the real deal. And everything we talk about today will be in reference to Young Living and how we use them. We wouldn't recommend other oils to use this way.
Absolutely. And you know, Young Living has farms all around the world too, which other companies do not have, all around the world. And so I love that.
Awesome. So let's talk about how we use them. The first way is topically. So that's pretty self-explanatory. If you need some support for, say, your muscles after you work out, you want to just say rub some oil directly on your arm. Or if you need some digestive support, you might rub a couple drops of peppermint right on your stomach. So it's just wherever you feel like you need it, you want to use it.
Yes.
And then also we have aromatically.
Yes.
So that's with our great diffuser right over here. And this is one of the most effective ways to use the oils because we're just passively breathing this as we're sitting here, and those molecules are going into our lungs, mixing with our blood, and we're breathing them.
It's my favorite way to use it at night, actually.
Yes, when you're sleeping,
just
because you're benefiting as if you're sleeping.
Absolutely.
And then internally?
Yes, this third area is really specific to Young Living because of the purity. You know, the FDA, Gary Young has invited the FDA into Young Living to really give an okay that our oils are GRAS, generally recognized as safe for internal consumption. And we actually, Young Living has put a white label on all of our oils that are specifically meant for internal use, and the FDA has given an okay for that. And they're called vitality oils, and we have about 30 of them that are specifically made to be taken internally because they can help you in ways internally that others may not be really distilled for.
Yeah, and so when you do that internally, you can take them in a veggie capsule. We have little capsules. You just fill them up with oil and take it like a pill.
Yes.
And then also you can put a drop under your tongue. Is a really great way to get that into your bloodstream as well.
Yes.
So, or add it to your water.
Absolutely.
I like to do that. The citrus oils. Just you want to use glass because that is the best to use with the essential
glass
oils.
or stainless steel, and you can find them everywhere now. Target, Meijer, any of those places.
So let's talk about some safety tips. There are just a few things. I mean, these are very powerful substances, so you do need to treat them with respect.
Yes.
So safety in terms of like diluting.
Yes.
You know, some people have a little bit of sensitive skin when it comes to our hot oils, such as cinnamon, clove, thieves, oregano, stuff like that.
Yes.
And so if you ever put an oil on and it feels like a little tingly or like burning, you just want to grab some coconut oil, or what we call a carrier oil. So like we have a blend called V6, which is
Yes.
awesome.
All organic.
Just like a fatty oil that is going to help dispel that little bit of tingly sensation.
Absolutely.
And then
yeah, so I know a lot of, in regards to children, you know, moms, you know, these oils are wonderful for your children, because just like they can help us as adults, they can help us as children. But there are some things that you'll want to do, just like you wouldn't give any medication the same dose to an adult as you would a child. You have to give less amounts to children and dilute them, because they have more sensitive skin and they don't need as much and they respond very quickly. And so we actually have, if you decide to go ahead and get involved and get some oils from us,
We
the
have some
person that
resources,
introduced you
yeah.
will give you the kind of resources you need to help you in that journey.
right. And then the other thing is, you never want to put an oil directly in your eye or ear. Just never do that. But if you do find that you get a little in one of those sensitive areas, you just want to flush it with a carrier oil. So again, coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, V6. Never try to wash it with water, because it's just going to drive it in deeper.
Because oil and water don't mix, so they won't mix to dilute it.
So let's start talking about these kit oils we have here. So the oils today we're going to cover are called the everyday oils, and they really are the oils you use every day. When I look at my favorites, and yeah, so let's start with lavender.
I love lavender.
Lavender is right here in this pretty purple label. And how do you like to use lavender?
Oh my goodness. One of my favorite ways to use lavender is to help me relax. And so every night when I go to bed, I will put a couple drops on either side of my pillow. So my husband and I each have a bottle on each side of our bed, and we just love doing that and have gotten in a habit of doing that. And you just sink back into the pillow, and lavender has a way of just balancing your emotions. And that's one way I love to use it.
Also really great to help keep your skin smooth.
Yes.
I love to do that. I make my own facial cleanser, and I love using lavender in it. It is, again, really great to help you unwind and get a good night's rest.
Yep. Many like to just put some in their diffuser at night and use it. I used to do that. We have a lot of other blends that I end up adding to my diffuser at night, but just putting your lavender in your diffuser can help you sleep better at night too.
Yep, and then we are going on to peppermint, which comes as a vitality oil, which means that it's great to take internally.
Yes.
So when you do that, you can take it in a capsule, like we said, or put a drop under your tongue, and it's going to help support normal digestion.
Yes, and also what that vitality oil can do if you take it internally is to really help wake you up. If you're feeling like you're being sluggish in the afternoon at work or whatever, when you're driving in the car, just take that out and carefully put a drop under your tongue, and it just goes right into your system. Breathe it in, can help just wake you up, you know, that you need, almost like a cup of coffee would. So
yeah, and with regular peppermint, if you can use that topically or diffuse it to improve alertness, concentration, recall. It's great for all of that.
Also a nice little breath freshener, by the way.
That's true.
That's all natural.
Yes. Peppermint is one that I always carry in my purse. It's just a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next we have lemon, which is right here. And lemon is great. There's so many uses and it's so diverse how you can, I mean, all of them, but lemon is great to use in your water, the lemon vitality, because you're going to be drinking that, and it's a very, very great boost to your immune system.
Yes, and lemon and all of our citrus oils, but in particular lemon, is incredibly uplifting to breathe in. So you'll find it in many of our blends. One of our blends called Joy It's just very uplifting. And so if you're feeling a little down in the dumps or anything, just grab out that lemon, take a few drops, and breathe it in nicely, and all of a sudden you're just going to feel uplifted.
We're diffusing lemon and peppermint right now, so that's great.
Keep us nice and awake.
When you do take it internally, it's also great to support a healthy pH level in your body, which is really, really important. And I mean, it tastes good too, so that's nice. And it doesn't wear away your enamel like lemon juice.
Which I love. Yeah, absolutely.
So next we have frankincense, which some of you may have heard of before, but never actually gotten to experience it. Frankincense, I know you really love this one.
Oh, one of my favorite oils. It comes from our farm. Oh, we have a 2,000-acre farm over in the state of Oman in the Middle East. And we get frankincense from the Middle East. It comes from the resin on a tree, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a very earthy kind of aroma, and so very different, but it really helps support good emotional health just by breathing it in. You can diffuse it a little bit. It can even help create an atmosphere for prayer to just help you calm down and get an environment that you can pray, and people love it for that.
For supporting healthy cognitive function, so you can work smarter and better.
For your immune system, it's
and
fabulous
and
too.
respiratory.
And you can take frankincense vitality, a drop under your tongue every day, really helps support your immune system in very powerful ways.
Yes, for sure. Let's see. Next, we have copaiba.
Yes.
So, do you want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. Copaiba Vitality is one of our most powerful oils to help support our immune system in our body also.
And digest it.
And what is great, if you take it in a capsule, it just helps support that immune system all the way down. So, if you're having challenges in that area, you might want to really try some copaiba.
Digestive system?
Digestive support.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you said immune, so that's
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for your digestive support, it will just help coat that all the way down and keeping your your digestive system.
You really like the immune system.
I do, but your digestive system really healthy.
Yeah.
I tend not to have any trouble with my digestive system, so I don't think about it so much.
A great way to support the body's natural response to injury or irritation. So
yes,
it is really, really powerful. It has this compound in it called beta-caryophyllene.
Yes.
And you can go Google that and find out about beta-caryophyllene. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. It's very cool.
Yeah, let's move on to purification.
Okay.
This is one of our blends now. So we talked about a couple singles, and now these are some blends.
Yes.
So this one has citronella, lemongrass, lavender, rosemary, tea tree, and myrtle essential oil in it. So it's a very, very fresh, crisp smell, and it is great to diffuse to keep your home clean of any odors or smells like that.
Yes, it really tries to get to the root of those smells too, without any synthetics. So this is healthy for you to be breathing in.
Right.
So I just love this because we have a large dog, German Shepherd dog, and so I just know it's keeping the house fresh smelling, and I don't have to worry about any unusual odors that I don't want to be smelling myself.
One of the other ways I like to use it is when we go outside in the summer. This really helps you enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free.
Yes.
We were at a party last night, and we were out on the deck, and there were some annoyances in the atmosphere. So we were spraying some purification on, and it was great.
Yes, sir.
Because of that citronella oil in there.
Okay. And so were you just applying it to your body?
No, we made a little spritzer bottle of it, mixed with some water and some peppermint and a little bit of salt, and we're spraying it everywhere. And we have recipes for that and information, so you can get those recipes too.
Sounds good.
Digest. So let's talk about that.
Yes, Digest is another one that is really meant for digestive support. Digest, you can kind of figure it out. Let me just read what's in Digest. We've got ginger, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, lemongrass, patchouli, and juniper essential oils. So they're pretty powerful oils. A lot of them you can hear are herbal, come from herbs, but these are the essential oils, so they're so much more powerful. And what you do with Digise is you just want to rub it right externally on your stomach. And our Digise Vitality, you can just take in a capsule right down.
It is awesome. The
Yeah.
Copaiba and Digise together are like a powerhouse.
Yes,
Really?
yes, absolutely, and for your digestive system. So,
Yeah, and then were you gonna say anything else?
no.
Okay, moving on to Thieves. So this is another one of our blends, and it has lemon, eucalyptus radiata, cinnamon bark, clove, and rosemary essential oils. And so you can it kind of smells like Christmas when you smell it. It's all that
Yes.
cinnamon, the clove. It is top notch for your immune system.
Yes.
Like number one, one of the great ways to use this is to diffuse it, because then it's help you're breathing that in again, like we talked about before. Also taking a couple drops before bed and rubbing it on the bottom of your feet. Your skin there, you have like the biggest pores there, and it's very, very absorbent, and so it really gets it into your whole body, and you would be amazed at how well this works to support a healthy immune system.
Yes,
It
does.
Amazing.
And we have a whole line of other products with this oil in it, which makes it really easy to get it where you want it, like toothpaste,
Yeah.
mouthwash. In fact, I had a very
good dentist
Good
appointment
report
report
today.
today with my Thieves toothpaste.
yes, yes, no cavities, which has been that way for about three or 4 years. And
Since I
this,
started using
yes, and this child used to get lots of cavities, I'll have to say, but since we've been using this, it's been nothing but good reports for our family. So it just goes to the power of how
Of
it
the
cleans.
oils, yeah.
Yes.
Moving on to Panaway. Panaway is right here. It's the pretty blue label. And Panaway is meant to support your musculoskeletal system in every way, shape, and form. And so if you need any sort of support or occasional cramps or occasional muscle tension, you want to put some Panaway on there. It is a blend of wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. It kind of smells like wintergreen gum a little bit.
Yes.
Or like, yeah.
Right, it does. And Panaway does not come in a Vitality line because it was specifically formulated to be used topically right over the area that you want to support.
Yep.
So, very powerful, and everyone loves Panaway.
Yep, and then we have RC. So RC is for respiratory support. And so this one, it's a blend. We have 3 different types of eucalyptus in it. And then we have spruce, myrtle, peppermint, pine, lavender, marjoram, and cypress. So there's a lot of stuff in there. And it is just very, very refreshing smell. It smells like a spa almost.
Yes.
But it is great to just put topically over your chest or respiratory system if you need that.
Yes.
It is great to support that.
It's just wonderfully soothing to breathe in. So it kind of smells like a beautiful spa. If you've ever been to a spa, you think of RC. And so it's great to diffuse even at night.
Yes. And then we have Stress Away, which this one is a bonus oil in the kit, and it's one of my favorites.
You do use that a lot, don't you?
I do. I use it a lot. I really like it. I like to use it topically on my neck, or to breathe it in and diffuse it is one of my favorite ways. It has that copaiba in it, which we talked about, as well as lime, cedarwood, vanilla, acotea, and lavender. So it has this lime vanilla type smell that is really, really nice.
Yes, I just want to say that stress is something that affects every single one of us every day. And, it is one of the major causes of illness, any illness overall, anything. And so if we can do things in our life to help cut that on a daily basis, we are so far ahead of the game. So that's what these oils can do for you.
This
in
is
a
awesome.
great, fun
I'm going to smell
way.
some right now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the flex oils. In addition to the previously 11 the oils we just talked about, there are sometimes when Young Living has some oils that go out of stock because of, you know, demand and everything. And so if for some reason you get your kit, when you get your kit, you may find that one of these oils we talked about has been substituted with a flex oil. And it's an oil of similar value to whatever they substituted, but it could be tea tree oil that you get, lemongrass oil, orange, citrus fresh, or aroma ease. So I just want to mention that if you get your kit and you find one of them's different, then you got one of these awesome flex oils, which are some great oils.
Absolutely.
I love them too.
Each one of those are fabulous.
And if you get one of those, we can give you more information about it. You know.
Absolutely.
But let's see. Did you want to? Let's talk about Ningxia
oh,
Red.
yes.
We can't forget about that.
No, not at all. Oh,
Go for
Ningxia
it.
Red. Ningxia Red is a product that we have, a drink that is extremely powerful. It is meant to support your immune system and be a total body infusion because it has vitamins, tons of B vitamins, magnesium. It has complete amino acids, our complete line 18 amino acids, and it's like 13% protein, which is absolutely crazy because it's made out of fruit juice, plus 4 of the citrus essential oils. And half of this infusion comes from the pureed whole wolfberry, and this wolfberry comes from a farm we have in China. It's called Lycium barbarum. It's a wolfberry variety that only grows in that area. And the Chinese people discovered it because that particular berry has contributed to the longevity of the people in that region, even from 120 to 150 years old and being healthy. So people that drink this Ningxia Red find that they just get lots of energy, lots of just support for their immune system.
It supports your healthy hormone levels, supports healthy cognitive functions, supports healthy vision. It really is your entire
joints
body.
and muscles. It's just amazing that it happens. So what you do is it's concentrated, and you drink 1 to 2 ounces twice a day. And you can start with 1 ounce twice a day, and that's going to get a 24-hour infusion in your body every 12 hours. And so that is what's recommended.
That's
and
awesome.
I'd encourage everyone to give it a try because you'll be very surprised. Even with 1 month's worth, you will see a difference.
Yep. Yeah, it's not overnight, but if you do it consistently for the time, you will see a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so do you want to talk about this?
Yes, absolutely. So
do you want me to cover
yeah, you can go ahead and start.
All right, so now you're probably wondering, how do we get these oils? What's the best way to do that? And so what we talked about today was this premium starter kit, which is the best way to get started with Young Living. We do have another starter kit that's a basic one, and it is $45, but you only get 1 oil. And so it's kind of like, you know, you want more than 1 oil.
Yeah.
So
when I wanted more.
when you get this premium starter kit, it's $160, not including tax or shipping. But you get all 11 oils that we talked about today and your choice of diffuser. Now the Dewdrop diffuser here is the standard one that most people get, but you can upgrade to fancier diffusers if you want to do that. But for $160, you get the Dewdrop with this amazing kit. It retails at like over $250, so it really is the best deal to just jump in and start using the oils. In addition, you get samples of Ningxia Red, so you can try this. These are best refrigerated, just a little note there, as well as some other little sample packets and little marketing things. You also get a aroma glide filament, so you can make any of your bottles like a roll-on, so you could just like roll it on instead of dropping it, which is really cool. And so it's just an awesome deal. You also get discounted if you ever buy anything ever again from Young Living.
Yes, you become a wholesale member, basically,
kinda
instead
like
of buying
Costco.
at retail. And I love that about it because you're also connected to the person that enrolled you. So it's a little different than, say, going to on the computer and ordering some essential oils, or going to, let's say, one of the big grocery stores that might have essential oils and just picking it off the shelf by yourself, because you're connected to someone and part of an incredible community that is really focused on better health in a natural way. And so it's going to give you such great resources and that you won't regret. It's been nothing but awesome for us.
Yes. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so basically, if you happen to ready to get started, go ahead and contact the person that invited you to see this, and you'll want to get their number, their member number, so that you can make sure that it is, or link, they'll give you an ordering link that you can populate their number so that you'll be connected to them. And if for some reason you don't have anyone and you just stumbled upon this video and want to get started, go ahead below in the description of this video, and we can give you information on how to contact us to get started.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching today.
Yes.
We are the Lavender Legacy team, and we are so excited to bring you these oils.
Absolutely.
I am coming up here to turn off the camera.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
See
guys.
you soon.